Hello. Are you come over to see me? Oh, you doing gorgeous. Hello. Look me gorgeous. Not a pterosaurus, so it's a brontosaurus as it became. God, that made me jump.
Just
Yeah, I would say. Many things. You are gorgeous. Yeah. Oh my god, aren't they cute? They are. Oh god.
So they're nicking stuff to make a nest.
Look. Oh, they are gorgeous. Oh yeah, really good. John, you know. Right. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god. This one's stable as well.
And we have 2 of our 9 California sea lions joining you today, giving you a nice big wave down our Active Oceans arena. So, taking very centre of the stage, we have Lo. That was about 4 years ago now. And on your left hand side, we have little Xana. So Xana is 4 years old. She was born here at Blackpool Zoo. If you do come here quite regularly, Anya is actually her mother. So Anya is one of the ones that we usually use for our sea lion shows today. Now we are training Xana and Lo up to do what Gina and Anya can do. So we are currently just going for a little bit of their training paces at the moment, but they do know the majority of the show behaviours. So we do have 9 California sea lions here in total, ranging from different ages. So Lo is one of our oldest, she's 17 years old. And then we have our youngest, who are 3 pups from last year, who are 18 months old, with Hugo, Dario and Luna. Now down here at our sea lion arena, our sea lions, they do get a little bit embarrassed from time to time with everyone watching them. But there is something that we can do to encourage our sea lions, and that's to give them lots and lots of round of applause. So if you do think you like doing today's show, please feel free to come up and cheer along. Now, they do get a little bit embarrassed about down at Active Oceans arena, and that's when people walk around talking about the lovely seals that we have here at Blackpool Zoo. Xana, what do you think about being called a seal? Let's have a look. Lo doesn't like it at all, apparently. She doesn't like being called a seal, and that's because she's not a seal. Xana, what do you think? Let's see what Xana thinks about this. Oh, she doesn't like it at all. Lo and Xana don't like being called seals at all. And that's because they're not seals, they are in fact sea lions. So what we're going to try to do today, we're trying to tell you a few differences between the two, just so we don't upset Xana or Lo at the end of the show. There we go, Xana's very embarrassed by this. Now the first difference between seals and sea lions is on the side of their heads. See what I see there? Jake's is pointing out the side of Lo's head. They have a set of sticky out external earlobes. Now seals, they do not have these. Seals just have holes on either side of their head, indicating where their internal ears are. Obviously that's quite a small difference between seals and sea lions. We need a much bigger difference. And that's to do with these things here. That's to do with their flippers on either side of their body. Now their flippers are around about the same size as, seals' flippers are around about the same size as your hand, but the sea lion's flippers are around the same size as your whole arm, from your fingertips through to your shoulder. And this means they move a little bit differently in the water. So sea lions, they use those big powerful front flippers to propel themselves through the water, and that's where they get the majority, that's where they hold the majority of their strength. Whereas seals, they have to move their back flippers from side to side, moving it a little bit like a fish would. Whereas sea lions, they move a little bit differently on land as well as in the water. So sea lions, when they sit up on the land, they are very, very tall. And when they walk across the land, they rotate those back flippers underneath themselves, so they're walking along the floor. So it means they're very quick, they're very fast, and they're very agile. It means they can run, they can jump, and they can even climb. But Lo, can you show, oh, there we go, she's going to show you how fast and quick and agile she can be on the land. Lo's a little bit noisy today, scaring Xana. And so what we're going to do, we're going to show everyone now what we think a seal looks like on the beach as well. So we're going to get Xana down for this one. So Xana, how tall is a seal? That's right. And how do they move? That's right. They have to shuffle along on their bellies like a big fat slug. Let's give Xana and Lo a nice big round of applause there for their impression. there's one more thing that our sea lions, they do get a little bit embarrassed by, and they do hear a lot of people talk about when we are here in our Access Oceans Arena, and that is how do we train our sea lions here at Blackpool Zoo. Now this is nice and simple. We use a thing known as a target stick. So this is what Jake is currently holding in his hands right now. So it's a stick, white stick with a red sticker on the end. Now the sea lions, they can't differentiate between the two colours. They can actually tell the two different shades. They can tell the different shades. So when we first start training the sea lions, we get them to touch that target stick with the end of their nose. That's what they like to investigate with out in the wild. Not because they've got a good sense of smell, but because they've got those really sensitive whiskers. Can detect fish up to 2 metres away. So when we first start getting the sea lions to touch that target stick, and we can then get them to move around the enclosure and touch that target stick at different places around the enclosure. So we can put the target stick up high, like Jake was just showing you, and we can put the target stick down low. That's how we get our sea lions to do their seal behaviour. So we can get them to move around the enclosure with that target stick. And we can then also remove the targets as well. We just use the flat palm or the fist of our hands to manoeuvre the sea lions around the enclosure. So if they do something really, really well, you might see Jake there giving lots and lots of fish rewards for doing a good behaviour, or doing something good, or giving them a little bit more attention, like a little tickle or a little stroke. But if they do something that's not desirable, you might see Jake just ignore them for 5 to 10 seconds, and then he'll ask them to do that behaviour again, about 5 to 10 seconds later, or ask them to do that behaviour a little bit later on. Now, one of the reasons we do train our sea lions here at Blackpool Zoo is also for husbandry purposes. So this is what Jake's doing right now. He's giving the sea lions a little bit of a health check. So he's checking them all over, checking Zana all over, making sure she hasn't got lumps, bumps or scratches on her. So you can have a look around the back, you can have a look underneath her belly. I think Zana is a little bit wiggly today. So we're going to give her a nice big check her all over. And for this decision, we can also give them injections, blood samples, and also give them an ultrasound if needs be. So Jake, how's Zana looking down there today? Fantastic. Let's give Zana a nice big round of applause. Now, as well as training the sea lions for husbandry purposes, we can also train them for a variety of different reasons. Now, sea lions, they are very playful and inquisitive out in the wild. They do like to play with items such as seaweed and driftwood, and then we can bring items further ashore for further investigation of them. So here at Blackpool Zoo, I can take advantage of their playful and inquisitive nature by introducing lots of toys and games into their environment. So this is what we're using with the hoops there. So a nice big round of applause for Lo there for catching all 3 hoops on her neck. Now this is actually a fantastic way of giving our sea lions a little bit of an eye test. Sea lions have binocular vision, just like what you and I do. They are an excellent judge of speed and distance. It's also a good way of getting the sea lions to use their strong, flexible necks as well. Now we're going to even move this behaviour down into the water, as the sea lions are obviously going to be using their eyesight mostly in the water, especially out in the wild. So we're going to get Lo to catch these hoops. So there we go, 1, 2, and then let's give her a nice big round of applause so she can get a third one. There we go, fantastic. Give her a nice big round of applause. Now, like I said, Lo, she's fantastic at catching those hoops on her neck. So she does use those eyesight and that strong, flexible neck out in the wild to actually catch her food. Now, sea lions out in the wild, they do like a big variety of food. Things like, obviously eat mainly fish. They can only eat fish like herring, mackerel, sprat, whiting, smelt, just to name a few. They can also eat species like squid, octopus, and even small species of shark out in the wild. And sea lions, they can't always rely on their eyesight to catch their fish. So what they can use is they can use those whiskers on either side of their face. Now we're going to get Zana here to balance that ball on her nose. And when she is balancing that ball, you might be able to notice that her whiskers are actually pointing upwards. And that's actually to help detect which way the ball is going to fall. And fantastic. Let's give her a nice big round of applause there. Now Zana here, she's only at the very beginning stages of this ball balance behaviour. She's only been doing it for about probably about 4 months now. So she's doing a fantastic job of balancing that ball. So some sea lions, they never actually master being able to balance that ball on the end of the nose. She's doing a fantastic job. We're going to give her one more go. She's done so well the first time. So let's see if she can balance that ball on her nose. There we go, fantastic. A nice big round of applause there. Now, like I said, sea lions will use those whiskers around their nose to actually detect fish. So these whiskers are super, super sensitive. They can actually detect fish from up to 2 whole metres out in the wild. So when they're in the dark, murky waters that can be found around the coastline of California, and they can eat that. They can actually be able to use those whiskers to detect fish around. So what we're going to try to get Xana in the water. I think Lo wants to get involved as well today. And so we're going to get Xana in the water. She's going to do a nice big impression of something scary that would also like to eat our sea lions. So sea lions, they are predators themselves. They also have things that would like to eat sea lions out in the wild. So there we go. We've got Xana down in the water, doing a nice big impression of what this big scary predator might be. So have a little guess amongst yourself what you think this predator might be. Now if you guessed shark, you would be in fact correct. She was being a big scary shark in the water. Now they get predated on different species of sharks, so bull shark, tiger shark, and even the great white shark would also like to eat our sea lions. And they also have killer whales would also like to eat our sea lions out in the wild. But if they are quite close to the shore edge, they can just do what Xana just did there. They can run up onto that beach and get away from those big scary predators. Or they can use a type of behaviour known as porpoising or bow riding to get away from those big scary predators. I think Jake's just jumping a little bit down there today. So we're going to get low down in the water. She's going to show you what this porpoising or bow riding behaviour is all about. Now this is actually most common in dolphins, especially the bottlenose dolphin, which is most people are common with this associated with this behaviour. Even our penguins that we have here at Blackpool Zoo would also do this porpoising behaviour. Now they jump in and out of the water, twisting and turning as they go, trying to confuse that predator and swim away to safety. And as you can see there, very confusing and very elegant there by Lo. So nice big round of applause. Fantastic. Now there is one more predator, one more threat out there in the wild. There is also a massive threat to anything in our seas and our oceans. And this is mainly due to us humans. This is due to overfishing and pollution. Now pollution can include plastic bottles, just like Jake's holding in his hands right here. Now Jake's going to be a little bit naughty here today. He's going to chuck that plastic bottle in the pool. And what we're going to do, we're going to get our eco warrior Xana. She's going to show you exactly where to put that plastic bottle. And that is in the bin. So a nice big round of applause for little Xana. Now if a sea lion can put their rubbish in the bin, there's definitely no excuse for you or for me. So make sure you put your rubbish in the bin and recycle wherever possible. Now unfortunately that has brought us to the end of our sea lion show here today. If you do have any questions, please feel free to talk to myself or talk to Jake at the end of the show. But I think you could agree that the sea lions have done a fantastic job down here at our Active Oceans Arena. And I also think that Jake's done a fantastic job as well. So I think the sea lions have a little bit of a nice reward to give Jake. So from Xana there, he's going to get a nice big sea lion fishy hug from little Xana down there. So, and then from Xana, he's going to, there we go, fantastic. And then from Lo, she's going to give her a nice little bit of a tickle, there we go, fantastic. Like I say, if you do have any questions, please feel free to talk to myself or Jake after the show, and we'll answer as best as we can. And for myself, Jake, Xana and Lo, we hope you have a lovely day here at Blackpool Zoo.
Oh, which one's coming up?
There he is. He's coming up. Go.
No, not from the nose. Lie down.